Hello, BL lovers. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am sharing with you 13 BL series that surprised me for being unexpectedly great. I am that BL fan that is so picky, and I really do not watch all series, but when I see a great series that exceed my expectations, I am so pleased to share it. This is not a ranking video. I just want to share some of the series you may have no idea how good it was because of how underrated they were. But some of this series are popular. They just shocked me for being so good. Without wasting much time, let's get started. Number 1. Memory in the Letter. This series started to air April 2024, and I am just pained that nobody is talking about it. Talking about chemistry. The main characters have it. Despite it not being a clingy show, the storyline was short and brief with very reasonable points, and the main reason this show surprised me was that I know it was a low-budget series, and it came out this good. Of course there are other great series out there that are far better than this series, but I have a low expectation from this series after I watched the trailer. But it turns out to be so beautiful. This got me really amazed. Memory in the Letter can be watched on WebTV for free. It has a total episode of 6. Number 2. My Stand-In. I won't lie, when I watched the trailer, and I saw the change of partner for Uppoom, it off me, and I am not really interested in it, but with 9 episodes I can say it is one of the best series I have watched so far. When a BL series does not focus more on the romance, but instead, it focuses on the depth storyline, and it is still able to be the most controversial BL series, that means the series is just a good. And for the chemistry they are showing on screen, I really did not see that coming at all. In fact, I really looked down on this series a lot. But it turns out to be the one giving me sleepless nights and making me think of theories of what I think will happen in the next episode. Official website to watch and support the actors is IQIYI. My Stand-In has a total episode of 12. Number 3. Dead Friend Forever. You see, this series, when it was announced by Beyond Cloud, I was so happy, but after the first and second episodes, I dropped it. I don't know if it is only me, but that was the feelings I have. I was not just feeling it, I lost hope and thought it was just a complicated series for me, until I started to see some reviews about it online. When I began to watch it again, it was already at the 8th episode, and from that moment I never had my peace of mind. I spent my time thinking of theories, although this series does not have a happy ending. But I must say it is a very good series, and I was surprised it was this good because of the boring first episodes. Dead Friend Forever seems boring at the beginning, but it does get better, and you will definitely love it. Official website to watch is Iki. It has a total episode of 12. Number 4. My Personal Waterman. It is not that I don't like other Asian countries series, but we all know that Thai BL is the best in terms of choosing actors that are fit to deliver the role. Also in terms of having a rich and depth storyline, Thai BL cannot be compared. I love Japanese BL, but whenever I'm watching it, I always keep my expectations low, even though I have watched good Japanese BL like My Beautiful Man and Cherry Magic, but JBL is not something that got my hope high. I am really surprised as of how good My Personal Weatherman was. Probably because I love toxic BL a bit, and the fact that Mizuki delivered his role well made me hooked on the series. Talking about the chemistry the main characters has it, and the storyline was so realistic. It can be watched on Viki. It has a total episode of 8. Number 5. Unknown. I won't lie, when I watched the trailer and get to read the plot of this series, it was not making sense for me. And that was because of Wei falling in love with who basically raised him. I don't know if I'm the only one who do not like this kind of plot, but I watched it with low expectation and everything about the show amazed me. This show even changed the way I see some BL plot that I don't judge until I see more episodes of it. And I can't really tell why I was hooked on this series because it has little or no romance in the beginning. In fact, it looks so impossible between the both of them that I forgot I was watching a BL. Although I will say the storyline was what made me really anticipate more episodes to unveil, as my curiosity will not let me rest. Unknown is popular in the fandom and highly hyped, but it is not overhyped because it is one of the best series I have seen this year so far. Official website to watch Unknown is Viki, and it has a total episode of 12. Number 6. Deep Night. This series is also underrated, and it was very good, and it not because of their numerous NC scene that made me hooked on the series, but I was actually rooting for the triples couples. Sincerely, I like the chemistry of the main couples, and the NC they are giving us are so wired, but it actually a good series that will take your mind off this world. And for the triples couples, they are what will make you keep rumbling around to find out if it will really be possible. Deep Night is actually a sassy series, but I cannot deny the fact that the main actors surprised me with their chemistry, and I was not just expecting much from them because one of the main actors was casted in War of Y and Y Destiny, and this two series I cannot watch it. I really do not know why, and also the triple couples are the real drama of that series, just that they have limited screen time. Official website to watch Deep Night is Iki. It has a total episode of 8. Number 7. City of Star. I am recommending this series to BL fans because the ratings is so low. I too do not watch the series after the first episode, but I begin later when I have no series to watch. You may not like the first few episodes, but it does get better. This is one of the best series this year that portraits good relationship, good communication, and understanding. It also has a little bit of drama, but I don't know why you will not love a healthy series like this as a BL fan. I was so surprised towards the ending of the series as the characters developed because I watched it just to wide off time, but it turns out to be something I enjoy. City of Star can be watched on Iki, and it has a total episode of 12. Number 8. Wandy Good. Well, I included it in the list because it was not part of my anticipated BL series back then. Both the main couples and the side couple delivered, and the storyline is very interesting. It will definitely keep you engaged. Wandy Good is currently controversial, but I'm still surprised where the main couples got their chemistry from. Even the side couples, their chemistry is top-notch. Some people may not be surprised, but whenever I see a new couples, I keep my expectations low. Wandy Good can be watched on YouTube. It has a total episode of 12. Number 9. I Cannot Reach You. When you need something less dramatic and non-toxic to watch, consider this series. When I found out this series, I read the plot and will consider watching it later if I don't have anything to watch. I'm not a fan of high school BL series, so I'm not really up for them. But to my greatest surprise, the series was actually very good than I expected. It's so peaceful and calm in the middle of this series. I just wondered why no one told me about the series. So it is pretty much underrated. I just found out about it not quite long, and I am so grateful for it. I Cannot Reach You can be watched on Netflix, and it has a total episode of 8. Number 10. The Tuxedo. I really do not know why no one is talking about this series. It's like it does not even exist at all, although this is my personal opinion. But you have no idea how this series was good. I really enjoyed watching it, but it seems it not the same for others. The Tuxedo can be watched on WeTV. It has a total episode of 8. Number 11. Be My Favorite. This series is quite popular, but I was surprised that it was great, and that was because when I was watching it, I watched it with low expectations, and that was because of the change of partner. I am not usually surprised by how good the GMM TV series are, but when they are a change of partner, it take a while for me to adjust. I am sorry, but that is just me. But that doesn't mean I won't watch it and support the actors. I will, but with low expectations. Be My Favorite was actually one of my best series in 2023. Be My Favorite can be watched on YouTube, and it has a total episode of 12. Number 12. Law of Attraction. If there is anything that surprised me for being so unexpectedly great is Law of Attraction. I mean, I have watched their series To Sir With Love, but I never know that film is such a great actor. It is also quite popular, but not as popular as I think it should be because it was actually my best 2023 BL series. This is my personal opinion, so if you think it's not worth my hype, you may have your own reason. But I will always hype this series whenever I come across it, because all the cast deliver, from the main actors to the side characters. They did delivered. The chemistry between the main couples is blooming. Law of Attraction can be watched on YouTube, and it has the total episode of 8. The last on the list is Triage. This BL series was one of the series I refused to watch and then going back to it when I'm bored. One of the main reasons is that no one is talking about it, and I think it is the most underrated on this list. I really thought this series was quite bad, but when I watched it, I was surprised it was this good. Triage deserved more recognition as it is one of the best mystery BL series I have watched. Triage can be watched on HITV, and it has a total episode of 13. If you have other BL series that surprised you for being so good, feel free to share with us in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.